Hello guys, and welcome back to vlog number 6. Today I have 2 people to introduce you to. One of them is Daniel, and you've probably seen him before, but he was part of the team just before Corona, so it's actually the second vlog with him, so you'll get a little introduction. And the other one is called Ida. So let's see what they're up to. Whoa, and someone has been clearing out stuff.
Hey!
Hi! And welcome to vlog number 6.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Nice.
How are you doing?
Very well. Very well.
What are you doing?
I'm painting a door for the toilets. This is substance painter, and then I use 3ds Max to do the model. So when the player walks in and out of it, and it should open and say funny sounds, and people can hide in toilets.
And people can hide in
toilets. Which
toilets.
we'll see, because Anton actually made flush the toilets and open the sinks, and then maybe later on you can
Flush yourself out?
Exactly, maybe you can put a human body down the toilet. But let's see.
And Lila is here today.
Lila is here.
And I got a great hello. It was such an honor.
She was so happy to see you today.
Yeah, she was. Hello, baby. I heard you got a new animator at the office.
Yes, we got Ida.
Oh, and she's right there. I have to go and say hello
She's
to
been
her.
here for 3 days now.
Oh, so she's very new.
Very, very new.
Well, I will leave you two alone, and I'll go and say hello to Ida. Hello there. Sorry to interrupt you, but I haven't seen you here before. Who are you?
My name is Ida, and I'm the new animator. Animation is basically then you make a character come alive. It's alive! It's alive! So it's my job to make sure that they move around and have feelings and things like that.
Have feelings?
Well, communicate their movement or what they feel and things like that. Basically make them come alive.
So that's one movement?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, jeez. Well, Ida, could I please invite you inside the office and just have a quick talk?
Sure.
This one is going to kill me.
Well, take a seat. It's so cool because I've been the only girl in the world here at Invisible Walls, and it's so cool and nice to meet you.
I'm so excited to meet you!
Who are you, and have you made games before? How did you end up being here at Invisible?
Well, first I was animator for movies in London, and then I went back to Denmark and thought I actually want to do games, because I think games are really fun.
How old are you?
27.
And how long have you been working as an animator? What is your background?
For I think almost 4 years now.
What kind of differences are there between making animations for movies contrast games?
I think the biggest difference is that when you animate for movies, it just has to look good. Whereas in games, the animation has to feel good, then the player plays the game. So for example, when I press forward, I want the animation to go forward, and it just has to feel good. The timing has to feel good, so it feels nice to play.
Well, hey Sam.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
What are you doing right now?
Right now I'm putting in different items in our level. So it's ready for the new system we're making.
Yeah, I talked to Nils about something called a refactor.
Yes.
What is a refactor?
So a refactor is basically rewriting all code for the game, because the problem is that we can't build on the foundation we have, so it's hard to add features. So let's take the comparison with the house. So let's say you want to make a new thing on your house, for instance the roof, but the problem is you have a very bad foundation for the house. So if you try to build a roof, then the house will collapse because the foundation simply doesn't support adding new features to your house. So a refactor is basically building the house again, but doing it like slowly, starting with all the foundation that you need. So replacing all elements in the house, basically. So what we had in the old system is that we map each feature to a button. So if I walk over to you, I can maybe push you, I can give you oxygen, I can kill you maybe. But if we want new features, then we have to map that to other buttons, and in the end we won't have any buttons left. Bruh. So to prevent that, we designed a system where you equip items instead, and then you can use them on different characters. What we had before was a lot of UI icons down here, which was your inventory that showed what items you had. Now you only have like 2 icons, so you can map that to your mouse buttons instead. So if I pick up these 3 items, the champagne and the fire extinguisher and a first aid kit. So now I have these items in my inventory. So I equipped that on the mouse 1, and then let's say I want the bottle on mouse 2. But the reason why we have 2 items is I might want to throw a bottle and then kill another one at almost the same time.
Oh.
So instead of me trying to like equip really fast, I have like 2 active items I can use. And then a new feature we also have. Yeah. Exactly. So,
OMG.
So you can put out fire, and you can watch my oxygen. If I walk into the fire, I will die.
Oh yeah, that's a great feature.
And
you got an aquarium.
Yes, we got an aquarium.
This is so cool.
Okay,
so now we're in the kitchen.
We're in the kitchen, yeah. You can also turn on like different kitchen machines. It's just like a fun little thing. And what we want is that maybe the personoids can light a fire by turning on one of the toasters, for instance. And if there's like booze nearby, you can light a fire like here. The building is on fire. You have booze on the floor.
Yes.
So if you light up a kitchen machine nearby, you can actually start a fire.
You need to fix the camera.
No, it's so cute. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Hello again.
Hello again.
This is actually Daniel. It's the first time in a very long time that I'm actually seeing you here at the office.
Yeah, I was hired like a couple of weeks before the market shut down. So yeah, the last time you saw me, I was actually at home introducing myself. So this is the first time you're seeing me in the office.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is Daniel. Can you please just tell me, what are you doing at the Visible Walls?
I'm a programmer, and right now we're working on the refactoring. So basically when I was hired, most of our code, or the sort of game mechanics, were made in what's called Blueprint in Unreal Engine. And that's like a visual programming language, you could say. And it has its purposes, but if you base your entire game around it, at some point things start becoming cluttered.
But you're doing much more of the coding, much more of the heavy stuff, right?
Yeah, so we write most of like the foundation in C++ because it's just better at doing that. And then on top of that, we still use blueprints for a lot, but now we actually use it in the way it's intended to be used.
So what are you doing right now?
I'm working on defining how abilities go on cooldown. Which, if you don't know what that means, I can tell you have like a confused look in your eyes.
Please tell us about that.
Yeah, so basically, let's say that in the game we want to be able to grab like a water bottle.
Yes.
Right, but we don't want you to be able to like continually grab and put down the water bottle all the time. Maybe we want you to grab the water bottle and then you can't do that for like a minute or so.
Oh, so you put limits?
Yeah, and that's called a cooldown.
Okay.
So right now we have a cooldown on grabbing people. If I grab Michael right now, he can't move, and that's not a very nice thing to do. So it would be really annoying if you could just run around and grab people all the time. So we have a local cooldown on grabbing people. That's, I think it's like 10 seconds right now. And so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna grab Michael, and then you're gonna see this text that's gonna, instead of saying grab, it's gonna say grab cooldown, and then there's gonna be like a progress bar.
And that is to make the game like more difficult or more selective to play, or?
I wouldn't say that, but it's basically just so you can't like spam F and then a whole bunch of stuff happens at once.
Yes, danke.
Right? Yeah, but Anton takes forever to do his sandwich.
Yeah,
Are you going to eat outside?
Yes,
Yeah.
you're coming with us.
Joining?
Yes, of course. Could you make me a sandwich, Troels? When kebab is on the table, then you eat?
Then if there's burgers, pizzas, whatever.
They have really good kebab down
lunch,
there.
breakfast.
And
Well-
they are my friends, so...
Who? The burgers?
No, the people down at the kebab store. I went there so much, so they started calling me their friend and they give me a discount.
OMG.
Now they give the company a discount.
When I'm the one
Troels
buying.
15% off.
No, it's 10%.
But only if the right guy, if the other guy.
Yeah, one of the guys, he doesn't know that I'm supposed to have discount, so I'm always
So you always say 20.
No, I
Don't
never...
go so close.
Ja, ser vi.
Hvorfor kigger du på mig med linsen?
This is 2 destroyed faces. It should have been a
And this
face.
is the third.
Not funny. You're very funny today, Amalia.
It's my